U.S. testing $150 million drone in the ocean. The Boeing MQ-25 Stingray is an aerial refueling drone that was based on the Carrier-Based Aerial-Refueling System CBARS program, which grew out of the earlier Unmanned Carrier Launch Airborne and Strike UCLASS program. In this video, we'll deep dive into the development, design, and features of the MQ-25 Stingray. The UAV had its maiden test flight in September 2019 and received its Experimental Airworthiness Certificate from the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. The aircraft may be operational by 2024 and would increase the mid-air range of several aircrafts. Stay till the end of the video because we're telling you how the United States assisted Ukraine with counter-drone systems. The U.S. Navy started developing an aircraft carrier-based UAV in 2006. The original UCLASS concept was for a stealthy strike platform that could penetrate enemy air defenses. In 2012, lethality and strike requirements were diluted to produce intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, ISR-oriented aircraft that could be developed instantly to perform counterterrorism missions. On February 1, 2016, after several over whether the UCLASS would specialize in a strike or ISR roles, it was decided that efforts would be made to establish a Super Hornet-sized carrier-based aerial refueling tanker as the Carrier-Based Aerial-Refueling System, CBARS, having some ISR capabilities for communications relay and strike capabilities put off to the future version of the aircraft. In July 2016, this aircraft was named MQ-25A Stingray, after being named RAQ-25A in the Navy previously. Did you know that the Pentagon refurbished this program to address the Navy's expected fighter shortfall? They funded to buy FA-18EF Super Hornets and speed up the development of the F-35C. The CBARS was the first carrier-based UAV that provided a less complex bridge to the future aircraft. Should it be an unmanned strike platform, it also performs as an organic refueling aircraft, freeing up to 20 to 30% of Super Hornets out on a mission in a cost-effective manner, then modifying the F-35, V-22 Osprey, and E-2D Hawkeye. As far as stealth requirements are concerned, they'll be descoped. It will still fire missiles and drop bombs from drop tank pylons, but surveillance and destroying targets will not be its main mission. Reducing the low observable requirements is expected to make things easier for existing UCAS competitors. The aircraft will probably be a conventional shape with distinct wings, body, and tail, with lower stealth requirements, rather than more blended and largely tailless shape common to current stealth designs. This will affect its capability to operate in contested airspace with less cost. In 2016, 4 development contracts were issued, with a formal RFP expected in 2017 and operational status in the mid-2020s. The MQ-25 can extend the Super Hornet's 450 nautical miles unfueled combat radius to around 700 nautical miles. The goal of the Navy was to deliver 15,000 pounds of fuel to 4 to 6 airplanes at a range of 500 nautical miles. The Navy released the final MQ-25 Stingray RFP in October 2017, and its competitors were Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Northrop Grumman, and General Atomics. The U.S. Navy announced an $805 million development contract for 4 MQ-25A aircraft to be completed by August 2024. They ordered 3 MQ-25s as of the 2nd of April 2020 for a current total of 7. The program may expand to $13 billion overall and consist of 72 aircraft. Contractors involved. In February 2021, Boeing contracted the company named Astronics for core power aircraft power distribution units and exterior lighting systems. Liebherr Aerospace Lindenberg was given a contract to provide the dire need for tailhook actuator for the MQ-25 unmanned tanker. On the other hand, in April 2019, Triumph Group was approached to deliver critical hydraulic system components for the Unmanned Aerial Refueling Program. Cubic Corporation's Cubic Mission Solutions CMS business division secured a contract from Boeing to supply a wideband satellite communications SATCOM modem system and line-of-sight LOS Common Data Link CDL system. Moreover, Cobb Mission Systems were responsible for deploying the aircraft's aerial refueling store during the test flight. Frequentis was given a contract to provide IP-based voice communication system for the aircraft. In September 2018, Boeing selected Rolls-Royce for the delivery of the aircraft's AE3007N engine. Flight testing. In late April 2019, the first MQ-25 test aircraft, T1 or Tail 1, was shifted by road from Boeing's technical plant in St. Louis Lambert International Airport across the Mississippi River to Mid-America St. Louis Airport, conjoined to Scott Air Force Base. The Federal Aviation Administration certified the aircraft and granted airspace for flight testing. The MQ-25 took its first flight on September 19, 2019. Boeing's MQ-25 design has one Rolls-Royce AE3007N turbofan engine that delivers 10,000 pounds of thrust. The AE3007N engine is the latest number of the AE3007 family of high-pass turbofan engines. This is the same engine that was used to power the Navy's MQ-4C Triton. The aircraft is less stealthy than flying wing UAVs, but features a stealthy fuselage shaping, flush inlet to shield engine blades from radar, and V-tail. It can refuel an FA-18 Super Hornet, EA-18G Growler, and F-35C fighter jets to increase their range and time in the air. The refueling operations are performed using satellite and radio communications. The MQ-25 Stingray will have Core Power Electronic Circuit Breaker Unit (ECBU) technology, providing the aircraft with intelligent controls and visibility of the onboard power systems to the operators. If you've reached this far in the video, we would like to thank you. Be sure to subscribe to enjoy more content like this. Coming back to the video, in 2021, the U.S. Department of Defense announced a defense aid of $150 million to Ukraine. Russia was said to be the greatest rival of America after Joe Biden took over as the U.S. president, as he was firm on the Crimea issue, claiming that the United States won't recognize Russia's control. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken stated that the U.S. would stand with Ukraine against Russia's aggression and provide considerable defense assistance. The U.S. Department of Defense had allocated $275 million as defense aid to Ukraine in the 2021 budget. Out of that, $12.5 million were announced in March 2021. It included armed patrol boats and radars, whereas the $150 million defense aid to Ukraine included a counter-drone system, counter-artillery radar, secure communication gear, and an electronic warfare system. The United States will provide significant assistance to Ukraine that will help them against the ongoing invasion against Russia. What do you guys suggest? Be sure to watch our other video, United States Lethal Laser Jet.